They say I'm a queer porn icon because I only make queer porn as a director and as a performer. Being behind the scenes and in front of the camera at the same time, and specializing only in queer porn. Queer is like a 10-minute conversation, you know? Like, the answer to what makes you queer is a 10-minute conversation that's different with every person you ask that question to. It's, this is what I like to do with sex. These are the people that I'm attracted to. This is how I masturbate. What makes me queer is that I am a femme and a tomboy at exactly the same time. Not intermittently, but at the same time. I'm rough and soft at the same time. I'm raunchy and romantic at the same time. I'm highly attracted to and also feel like I identify as all of these contradictions, you know, that all exist simultaneously within me. My femme root is very interesting. I was raised by a single dad, and in my formative years, I didn't get the kind of women's intuition, feminine education from like my motherly figure or a female role model. I think that my femme identity really came out in an aggressive force, quite organically. My dad is totally sex positive and feminist and very cool, you know, and he was never like, you need to learn how to do your hair, do your makeup, or like appeal to boys. Like, he never said that. He thought I was going to be a jock. While I was very much a tomboy, I was actually quite attracted to wearing dresses and skirts and eyeliner and lipstick and growing my hair out long and curling it. Like, that was actually something that I chose. I didn't have a female role model, and I still like sought out that feminine energy, and it feels very natural and comfortable to me. So I was raised in the Pacific Northwest, grew up in a town called Tacoma, spent a couple years in Olympia, which is sort of famous for its like riot grrrl, indie, DIY, both print art and music community. And then I moved to San Francisco, and I've lived here for 5 years. And I've always been very passionate about making queer porn. I started doing it 8 years ago. I was 19 years old. And I've always been very passionate about it. And it was very sort of like a photography at my own pace. This isn't a job. This is my hobby. I just want to put it out there. More like a political, artistic thing than like a job or a purpose in life. Even though I always kind of knew it was my purpose in life to make queer porn. I spent an entire year making a film release, you know, like a full-length movie once a month for an entire year. And a year ago, I didn't know how to edit film. I didn't know how to shoot porn. I just knew how to take pictures. And that's what got me to this point, was knowing how to take pictures of people being themselves and people having sex the way they want to have sex. My mindset is in like full swing queer porn mode. I want to make it a viable genre in the adult industry. That's my biggest goal at this time, is to make queer porn a viable option for anybody looking for porn, is to find authentic, kinky, hardcore, but still kind of sweet porn.
Correct a common misconception about pornographers.
I would say that a common misconception about pornographers are that they're fat, sleazy,
Sex addicts?
sex addicts. But you're looking at a fat, sleazy sex addict, so
I can't. That's a beautiful.
I'm being honest.
That's a beautiful answer.
Shit. But
I got you on film saying I'm a fat, sleazy sex addict.
I am, and I'm proud of it. Fuck you and your misconceptions. I am a fat, sleazy sex addict, and I'm a pornographer. Making porn and being in porn started at the same time for me. So, creating a difference between the two is really kind of hard, actually, because without performing in it from the get-go, I wouldn't have known how to make it the way that I want to make it. The way that I want to make it is to make images and movies of people like thoroughly enjoying what they're doing and having enough of a comfort level to actually show their true selves, show something that maybe somebody who's never been in front of the camera before all of a sudden really feels comfortable. Like, I want to create that environment. I want like the realness, like the true self, the true sexual self of somebody when I shoot. And I wouldn't be able to get that unless I was giving it up myself. I guess you should ask me a question about them while you have them.
How do your animals inspire you to be a professional, fat, sleazy
sex addict
pornographer?
Okay, so my sexual identity is more in tune with this one. He's like feisty and funny, and he wants to get all up in your business and just have a good time. And he really likes to snuggle in the morning, like no joke. And my artistic personality is more like my cat here, Killer, who is just like, he's just down, you know? He's like down for whatever. He'll let you like, you can just sort of lift him up. See, Cookie's, this is my sexuality. Like, my sexuality is like running off and like barking at everything. And then my artistic side just wants to snuggle and be pet all the time and get lots of attention. And then when he's done, right?
Are you an attention whore, Courtney?
No.
Do you fetishize intimacy, since so much of your personal sexuality has been made public?
Intimacy is my biggest fetish.